Alright guys, welcome back to the show. Now, I decided to just tease you guys about a guest that we're having on the show, but it's a surprise, but it's no longer a surprise, I don't think so. So guess what we have on the show? It is Mr. P!
Hey guys.
Welcome.
How you
Welcome.
doing?
I have to do like a drum roll, you know, something to just like herald your entrance. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much.
How are you? I mean, it's been a long, long time. It's been ages.
I've been amazing. It's been amazing. Like, I've been working on my album, doing stuff. Like, I'm occupied, but I'm always gonna create time.
We see you. We know we're following. We're constantly tracking you.
Yeah, social media have already exposed everything.
Exposed everything. Before we go to let's talk about the album Portugal, and it's a 16-track album featuring different people. What inspired the album, and why did you bring it out? You know, why did you release it at this time?
The Portugal album, I would say, I've been working on it since.
Okay.
Some of the songs on the album, I've had them even before I released some of my singles, you know. But I need some songs we're gonna make the album. Some songs were just gonna be singles. But I needed some songs that made the singles will never be on the album. On the album, I featured on a song. I featured one song. I featured Tenny,
Yes.
Simi, and Tema Braxton on one song.
Ooh, Tema Braxton.
Yeah, I have, there's another song I featured my artist, singer. He co-wrote the two songs. The two songs, I featured him twice on the album. There's another guy called Ovi Kios. He's the guy that won my Dance with Peter show. He sings and he dances. He's gonna be the next person that will take over.
Wow.
Yeah, I wanted somebody,
Okay.
you know, my protege like. And I have One Decor on the album as well. And I have DJ Switch.
Yeah, I saw that
And
too.
I have Mohombe is a Grammy Award winner on the album as well. So I'm putting up this album, I would say, is more or less like me identifying my sound.
Okay.
Me being me going out there and showcasing myself. Because everyone was looking at, okay, probably all his songs are going to be boop, 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 because he's going to dance and scatter the place. But I gave him something more. I mean, Mr. P is all about vibe. Like, if you ask me, Peter, what kind of song do you do? It's not Afro pop, it's not Afro R&B. It's more like Mr. P is a vibe on his own. And I'm different. I'm not regular. I'm not the typical regular, you know, thing that you hear every time on radio. Like when I came out with this, everybody like, he sounds different, but we're loving it. You know, and the album is doing. It's been 10 days now.
It's already it's Apple Music and it's on different platforms. But let me backtrack to something like that trended. And I know sometimes you need these trends to generate controversy. And a lot of people, or you said that the fans are the cause of your splits. And then you also likened it to Burna Boy, how people will support Burna Boy. And with Burna Boy, Wizkid and Davido pitching, you know, fans pitching the two of them against each other.
Let me say, I didn't say they, I said they contributed, meaning they added to it. You know, when you find two individuals doing that, and I'm saying it, I'm just saying it not because of the younger generation out there. I'm saying it because of the ones that are still gonna come up.
Okay.
All right, they are not upcoming. I don't because people have insulted that name upcoming. The new generation stars. You find people doing that. Nobody's saying you shouldn't support your favorite, but don't condemn others. You don't know what you might be putting in their minds. And I said it, quote and unquote. Mind how you celebrate your own. Today, a Wiz releases album. David is trending. David released Wiz. Why is it like that? Why are you people bringing enmity to everyone? You did it to us. And I'm not going to lie. We're not even doing, we're just doing our thing.
Okay.
If you remember, go and check on YouTube every interview I've had, even on STV here. When they say, do we quarrel, do we be like, I was like, listen, if you like, don't like Peter, like Paul. If you like, don't like Paul, you like Peter.
But
If you steal from Peter to pay Paul, you are paying P square. You cannot say, oh, I hate this Peter, I hate Paul, Peter and Paul on stage. You close this, because of Peter is on this side, don't like Peter, you close your eye like this, you're going to continue seeing both of us.
But
I
again,
used to say it. But I need to hit the point. But when you say, I say the contribution, yes, it didn't get to my head. It will get into one person, and the person start feeling, oh, let me they do everything. Oh, let me go. And you start bringing the other person down. The other person have moved and he's doing his own thing.
Okay.
like I said, the rest guys that you people are trying to say, oh, this person is better than this person, they might not be the one doing the fighting. It might be their crew.
But then it seems that the fans, because at the end of the day, the fans, was it a site I went to, but the fans, your fan, as Mr. P, and even your brother's fans, they're so invested in the P Square. Even though I know that, I mean, that's you going your separate ways. So those are some of the things that probably fuel this controversy.
After 5 years?
It happens. Bands separate and they come back, but the fans.
What about Star Plus? What about Plantation Boys?
P Square was P Square.
Hold on. What happened to them? Don't you think nothing lasts forever?
Okay.
By the way, our problem, the group was different. Our problem is deeper than the music. I think that answers your question. Okay. It's deeper than the music alone. The problem is bigger than the music. So it's not about
what the fans.
It's not about the music. It's bigger. What was happening behind closed doors was than what you see about the music.
I understand. I know you don't want to go deeper. But
and I will never go
deeper.
The truth is that it has gone now. This is a new me.
Yeah. Is there any possibility of reconciliation?
Of what?
No possibility.
Of what? What if you get the family? You're talking about, we're talking about getting the family back. You're thinking about the music. Okay. It makes no sense.
I understand. Okay. So
and I've always took to that. It's about the family, not just the music, about the music.
Okay. Let me ask you, of course, even after you came out as Mr. P, you had other tracks. You had one with, was it, who did you have with?
Niniola.
You had it with me, which was amazing.
That song didn't make the album.
Amazing.
It didn't make the album.
So, I mean, you did like loads of collabos. Forget the Niniola one was the one I loved the most. I mean, talk about your rebranding as Mr. P before we wrap, because I know the time is not on our side.
You see, I always say that it's not, me rebranding was me creating my own sound. It's me being appreciated. I think in a group, I wasn't appreciated at all. From every angle, including the fans. But me doing my own thing, I have my own fans that appreciate me. Yeah, I prefer it. Me being Mr. P, let's talk about fan base. I always say that for the fact that I decided to be on my own, right, has taught me a bigger lesson. My album today have changed the narrative. Like I said earlier, nobody knew that I was a multi-instrumentalist. Wow. Yes. But with Mr. P, they're beginning to see it. My dear, I read music in school. Wow. I have certificate in music. If you remember, in Jos, they have film school and music school. Only in Nigeria then. I did.
I think we need to really wrap, because if not, we're going to just keep staying
So for that, just have in mind that I've rebranded myself. I am now Mr. P. In fact, in Igbo, they say solo atoka. It means solo too sweet. I love it. I love doing my own thing. I have my own file. I'm in charge of myself. I'm in charge. See, what I just try to say is I've rebranded myself. Okay. We all have moved on. I don't like talking about it. I know. Okay. But don't bring it on my face. If you bring it on my face, you're still wasting your time. We're enjoying, everybody's enjoying their own solo career.
What's happening after Portugal? And because it's going to take a while, the song is going to be out there, all the tracks. Are you going to put out videos? What's next?
To be honest with you, the fans are already confusing me on what video to choose, because everybody now saying, I prefer this, I prefer this. They're not even preferring one. They're preferring like 5 or 6. So what I've told my management to do, imagine, I'm the first person doing 3 different challenges on a song, different songs. Because I'm trying to know which of them has bigger numbers. Okay. And I'm putting money on them. To be honest with you, I'm still confused. Okay. But like I said, there's gonna be a lot of videos. Right. There's a virtual concert that will even console them this weekend that has a performance of all the songs. So.
Wow. Thank you so much, Mr. P. It was nice. I wish I could have stayed longer to ask you all the burning questions, but we've got to go. So please, it's Portugal all the way. Amazing album. All right, guys, so we will be taking this break, and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere.